Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the StarLadder Asia Minor Close Qualifiers here for the Central and South Africa region. We're into our third series of the day. Unfortunately, again, we've had to join in a few rounds late to this map. Unfortunately, just some technical issues on our side as the Go TVs have been a little bit iffy these last couple of days. But we're ready into our first map of Mirage between Ladon and Exdee. I'm the Eternal Jay. We're taking you through this particular series, and this is a lower bracket matchup. One of these two teams will be out in the first round of said lower bracket. Exdee losing a little earlier to Energy on our stream. Remember, that was 2-1 on that series. And Ladon also losing out to Big 5 at 2-0 fashion. I guess you could say that Exdee are kind of the favourites. They're a little bit more well-known. But to be honest, I don't really know which way this is going to go. Like, both teams have very, very little information about them. And they've lost to some pretty big names as well over in the upper bracket. Jumping into this first map, it will be a small technical pause with the Exdee side. They're losing out on one of their players. The scoreline is 5-3 to kick things off here in favour of the CT side. Mirage is a map that Ladon played a little bit during the open qualifiers against EDGE. Won that pretty easy 16-6, but more practice on the part of Exdee. Beat out Energy, as you all know, so that kind of gives me sort of a lot of hope in this particular map. I can assume that it was Exdee's pick. Saw how they did on the CT side and everything, so I imagine that this first half might not go too well for them. Obviously, they're still down by only 2 rounds, and they'll have a bit of an opportunity to get back into the game after this. The AWP being saved by Enigma X. And Ladon with not a whole lot of money that they can invest into here. Beefcake's bought a few upgraded pistols for his teammates, I believe. $2,800 already being spent, so it's not the math don't really add up to me. But I don't really know what else he could have spent it on. It looks like they've dropped pistols across the board. Yeah, Deagle down there, another Deagle over there. So yeah, he's dropped a few more for his teammates, plus the likes of KW. When he picked one, he's got one for himself. Yeah, I'd say Exdee are the favourites in this one. I'm going to pick them over the Ladon side. And I'll admit, it's probably because I don't really know Ladon that much at all. Exdee are a much better known side to me, obviously just watching their match a little bit earlier today. The winner of the last round that we just missed out on was the T side. They managed to blow up the bomb in a 2-on-2 situation. The problem right now is that we have Awesome who timed out on that T side, so we should get him back into the server relatively soon here so we can watch this matchup between these two sides. A very important one again. Opening map, and again, it's a very, very important one for both sides because it's elimination time. One of these two teams will be out by the time this best of 3 is over. And neither team wants to be that side who loses. Of course, meanwhile, going over on our C stream and StarLadder CSEN 3 is the Energy versus Big 5 matchup, the first of the semi-finals. The loser of that will be going on to take on the winner of our next match on stream, which will be Sinister 5 versus Vinco. The winner of this match will move on to face against the winner of the next semi-final over on that stream of Toli versus Goliath. Obviously, we saw Toli beat out Sinister 5 2-0 in that match a little bit earlier. A little bit of breathing room as a result. Certainly could be seeing a couple of fun sort of matches potentially coming through as well, with the Sinister 5 side potentially on track to meet their earlier victors, essentially. But that's all to talk about later on down the line. For now, we're getting into this one between Ladon and Exdee. It looks like this tech pause. I came in at the worst possible moment. I think they may have run out of time for pause. They're going to play 5v4. I think they might just do. Nope. Going to reinstate it. Okay, that's fair enough. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and throw up some music then as we wait for the match to get started. It seems like this might be a little bit longer from Austin than we were initially expecting, so bear with us for a few minutes. And when we come back, we should get into this matchup between Ladon and Exdee. So bear with us and hold tight.
Ray Smithers classifies himself as an amateur researcher seeking a solution to the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. Ray concedes that no single idea will provide the answer, but is forced to wonder if there is any truth to what he heard one night while broadcasting on WFTL, Fort Lauderdale.
All right, it seems like our boy is back. Awesome is in the server after a lot of tactical and a little technical and tactical timeout being used. So they ran out of time towards the end there, so they're forced to use their 30 seconds, their first one on the Exdee's side. But it's okay. Their boy's back. A Galil in hand and ready to rock and roll here with our first map of this series. But Orpin for Enigma X is the best they have for the CT side. D was out on all 4 of the remaining players. A little bit of Kevlar for Deathwing, but the AK should be able to make mincemeat of everybody here. Even head Kevlar for Enigma is going to get shut down. 2 Galils on Reigns and Awesome. Could be a bit of a problem for the T's, but other than that, probably not much of an issue. I mean, Deathwing will get the opening kill, actually. Aggressive down towards the underpass area. Gets an AK out for his trouble, and they will make their way inland here. AK up, sprays on through, and also we're going to take one down. Spot the second man towards start, spray back through, and TJ gets that kill. AK going to get recovered. Bomb will go down. If they can get Deathwing down, if they can get rid of that AK, probably that AWP also needs to pick up against Enigma X. They've made those flashes. Good read from Deathwing, and he gets Awesome out of the play. So 2 on 2. T-side held back over to Ramp, over to Sandwich, ready to run around that corner and get the 2 picks on the 2 CTs making their way up. Enigma X and Deathwing up close and personal. Bomb down, open, Deathwing drops, Enigma gets the kill. Straight back from Reigns, continues that spray around to the second player, but he can't get the tag damage. The fuse is being stuck. Reigns thinks he's stuck here. Reigns not peeking. Oh no, what a blunder from XT's final man. Oh, the 5-second defuse, and he thought he didn't have it. He thought he was okay. But apparently not. Ladon going to take another above the Exdee squad. AK is out on 4 players with a Galil in for Reigns. Orp M4's AUG also out for God Complex. Orp in for KW. Flashes over in for the top mid position. Exdee going to take the mid control. 2 flashes will force the CTs away. Smoke and a Molotov. On Sniper's a connector. And Ladon not going to take an advanced angle at this stage. Nades up doing damage. We'll take God Complex down to 76 points of health to spray in an Enigma. Nades it onto connector. And doing a good job, even though they lost the HP advantage of keeping Exdee away from the bomb sites themselves. Finding some tag damage coming in their way on the Exdee squad. Kill out for Deathwing. Corresponds in kind. Awesome with 2 frags back. Deathwing and God Complex eliminated from the B bomb site. The bomb part can come through, but obviously we saw the Ladon side do better than this, and indeed they will be able to get a kill, but not on the way back out. Exdee again when there with the trade. Low HP on 2 players. Potential available as TJ is the man to fall. Awesome's already gotten 3 picks. He may have to go for the ace. He takes damage back to the back of the bomb site, and they actually bait him to peek wide. Kill coming back in for Reigns, chasing up against Enigma X, but Enigma again wins out the fight as the CT somehow, some way, keep getting these retakes in. Exdee, not the most confident after plants, and mistakes being forced out by the Ladon side. Peek to the right-hand side of the bench in particular, obviously trying to get a bit more cover and hide away, but gave up his angle, and that's actually a pretty well-coordinated CT retake defense as a result. Ladon, I wonder how far they'll go here. Flashes in, Molotov's out once again. Same mid setup from Exdee. Dragging the CT forces away, and we'll prod towards the A bomb site. Will be spot out by Beefcake. He keeps control. Hamas is in. Ladon lose the first man. Deathwing there with a trade back on. Awesome knows that they're making their way into the B bomb site one more time. The flashbangs will keep them support, and Ladon rotating 2 players already into market. Counter flashes back, and they do read it this time. Wipeout rounds the corner, spots 2, only takes down 1 as he loses his teammate in the exchange. TJ also comes up onto Enigma X. And again, losing a lot of HP for his trouble. It's a 3 versus 2. Bomb plot will be called out as the man of the A bomb site caught in rotation to Magma. It's KW, the only man remaining. AWP in hand, probably going to have to fall back at this stage. The smoke will give him a cross back over to the A bomb site, and he'll just hold back in CT spawn. Exdee finally going to take that 4th. It was a bit of a struggle so far. Also leaving us in this situation right now. Exdee again going to try and limit the economy state. Not getting anywhere with that single AWP, but we saw what they were able to do with it on just the pistols a few rounds ago. Here they come out of the gate, M4 up, one burst onto the head of God Complex. Enigma should get forced out of the Molotov eventually onto the default position. Does get one kill, but is traded very quickly, so 3 for 1 overall. And damage being done to Exdee and Reigns. Ooh, the USB's allowed to kill as a result, and damage being caused. Exdee, this is a bit unconfident actually. Giving up some of these frags they really shouldn't do, you know? The peeking into connector, for example, like, that's a lot of damage to and a very exposed and dangerous position with the Molotov there. If you want to just push into it, like, wait for it to extinguish. But Exdee there on the eco, working off the confident 5th round on the board. Ladon. And caught up upon for the lead. Once again, Exdee within only 2 rounds of the CT leaderboard. Ladon possibly could justify the buy here. I mean, the AWP is in play. Beefcake will have a couple of problems buying. Master will get dropped out, so I imagine people will be given a rifle. Because the rest of the CTs are going to have to buy around that. Yeah, M4's coming in, scout out for Enigma X. Going to be a forced buy, but it will be a buy nonetheless to contend with the AKs coming through from Exdee though. Molotov's inland out to connector area. Smokes come back and Beefcake. It's God Complex to start things off and going down immediately. Beefcake will find a spray back on Wipeout. His mid control is challenged by the Ladon side. Exdee. Smoke Molotov inland. Trying to get a bit of a gap set up. I think that was actually a mistake from those 2 players because big old gap where the CTs can recontest the connector area, but Magma will trade back on Beefcake and KW. 3 versus 2 scenario. Exdee will take the man advantage, but again, not for long. Ladon's so good on the trades, but little do they know that they're making their way into the B bomb site. Footsteps being heard as TJ wraps on, gets on top of the truck and takes the man down. So bomb plant again for B site. Exdee hitting B site over and over again. It has looked pretty confident for them. Can't really blame them too much. Now the AK for the last man of the CT side remains. I imagine he'll face around the corner, just get taken out by Awesome. Well, the spray's a bit awkward, but he keeps it together. 7 to 6. Five AKs out on the T side versus the full-blown eco for Ladon. 2 Deagles, 5.7 P250, and a USP, and that's about all she wrote. All set up for the A execute. Rush being received there by Magma. He's getting all the information out, obviously, by falling back. Hearing all those footsteps, like, yeah, no, I'm not going to deal with that. So they rotate back over to connector, and BK will get a deagle down for the first player. Fall back away as Enigma gets his own right. TK's coming out from God Complex, but they maintain control. Damage done to 3 players. And now KW with a great opportunity to try and clutch this together. An eco round for Ladon. An eco victory round for them and everything. Flashbangs over Molotovs in. KW rounds his corner. There's a little bit of damage to Magma, but in the end couldn't quite do it. I think that TK kind of cost them there in the Ladon side. Great opportunity, but not to be this time around. Orbin, good shot from Awesome to kick things off. There's not the second man right up close and personal. Spot will tap him eventually. Double kill for Awesome. On for the triple, potentially towards short, and he gets down all three in the mid control. Exdee, a very confident end to the half. If only it was like that for every single round, then maybe we'd be looking at a bit more of a dominant scoreline on their map. As it stands, one player left alive, 1 versus 5 for him, and the AWP will finish it off. Appropriate enough for Awesome. 4 kills and 23 frags in one half for him. Absolute manic performance from the Exdee player. So we go 8-7 up favor to the T side as they move to their CT side instead. Here come the T's, quick out into the B bomb site. It's Rain to take the pressure. Flashbang will blind himself as well as his opponents out. A chance for Exdee to rotate and to retake positions. They've got the defuse kit still on range, so he's go down very quickly. God Complex and Deathwing, 2 quick frags at a 5 versus 3, and the bomb plant should come through. He's facing up, TJ goes down, Enigma X with that frag, and God Complex back onto Magma all the same. So Wipeout, last man remaining, 1 versus 5. Deathwing deals with him. Easy as that for Ladon, just as quick a hit as well. Effective, very, very effective, and that's the T side start for them. So when you thought maybe Exdee would be able to get control on their CT side. I mean, both teams, for the limited maps that they've played, usually has been pretty CT sided. The fact that Ladon got as close as they did, the fact that they took the early lead was no surprise. Exdee conceding that pistol means that they might concede this round as well, most likely, and they've got the force buy out, so might do some damage. Might get the round if they're lucky enough. We've seen several eco rounds coming in from Ladon so far on this map alone. Flashbangs in, Exdee going to try and replicate as they make their way out. Enigma X with the first, Rain there with a follow-up frag to return back for the CT side. He gets damage with the KW, but Deathwing is the man to trade him. So 4 versus 3. Backstabbing coming from Magma. No one's running onto this. He will burst through and take down KW, but Beefcake there with a response. Wipeout and TJ are the last 2 players remaining. Challenging, Mac 10 does get another kill. The AK sprays on towards short. He knows where the last man of Wipeout is. 11 points of health at this stage. Gonna go ahead and save the head Kevlar because there is no way he's getting this retake in a 1 versus 3. The damage has been done to all 3 of the T-side players, so in theory there is a slim chance, but he himself also on low HP takes any real decent chance away, so best just not to go for it. Save the head Kevlar for the next round. I mean, we'll get hunted down anyway by the Ladon side, so it's not going to matter. It'll be eco for Exdee. If they had that Deagle and a Kevlar in play, then he could take point and potentially do some good damage. Potentially do some economical damage, especially. B250s on 2 players. CZs are nowhere to be seen, at least on the CT side. There's only 1 for God Complex. The USPs other than that. 4. I'm reading those footsteps so well for Deathwing. He knows. He's listened to that position so many times in the past that he can just figure it out. It's Awesome faces into mid, but gets quickly dismantled. P250 out for Magma. He doesn't do any damage either. And the bomb makes its way on towards the A bomb site. TJ is going to read onto this in a moment. The Molotov will keep him away. The bomb plant should come through. The rest of the CTs pull over here towards B. Taps on taps. Deathwing gets himself 2 quick frags. With TJ falling out on the A bomb site, and now Magma the last man remaining. 1 versus 5. Very little damage done to the T side line. Can't get a rifle out for his trouble. So probably will just end up going down here. And the spot is P250. Ooh, good headshot. Grab that AK and run for the hills, my man. T-side players are crawling all over the shot here. Another headshot, but not the 3rd player. KW with a nice $600 kill, and the AK staying in play for the T's. And now, Exdee up for the buy. Got one AWP on Magma, the standard AWP for the Exdee side. This is where they have to turn on things, though. So he decided to go well since they are still on the back foot by 2 rounds. 3 AUGs and 1 for Miles. This is the start of things for Exdee, if it will get started at all, that is. Up in first. KW tagged up extremely heavily. Enigma will be the first man to fall, though. Mid-face from Magma going extremely well. And that means Ladon are going to be very weakened going into this A bomb site here. KW better be ready to take passive positions with this AWP. Set up the utility and the utility alone. Smokes up, flashes over, and he's going to play entry instead. This could be a disaster for the AWPer. Do vacate the bomb site here on the CT side. Good response. Smokes to try and throw them off. Kills them. 2 players spotted up on Sandwich, and TJ will spray, get damaged, but no frags against the likes of Deathwing. Nades in onto that Digger Booth area. The bomb plant open for Sandwich will come through from God Complex. Now Ladon set up the 40-second retake. Molotov's into the stairs. Going to denounce any opportunity for them to get onto a high ground area for Exdee. Molotov's on Firebox, and Rain's going to continue to move forward. Beefcake's also here. Waits back, bursting through. AK spray is not quite good enough from the T-side player. That's 2 players extremely low, but Exdee are running out of time. They've got to get the kills relatively quickly. God Complex comes in, goes down. Awesome Rain, Wipeout with 1 pick apiece, and Wipeout finishes off with a 2K. The defuse will come through, but no defuse kit. Okay, there you go. Reigns does have one, thankfully. Cover that up. Recover a second one as well, actually, for Exdee. So there you go. 2 players alive. Damage done to the CT line, but they have won the round, and that's the bottom line. Back in utility for this next round here, Exdee. Ladon, however. Full sets on the buy. 5 AKs to work with. AWP straight in for Magma. Can't get the first shot. Martov will go back down, try and force him off kilter. Smokes into Sniper's Nest will not stop the mid-control coming in from Exdee. Here we go. Flashes over, smokes down. Ladon with a standard A site. Execute. 1 player on Ticket Booth is spotted, but not taken out just yet. The AWP will be forced off angle. The T-side make their way in, spraying on through. Bomb plant will be found. Ooh, Wipeout. Spotted at the very edge of this smoke. KW looking for that spray. He does get it. Wipeout does not move from his position. It's a 5-on-4 scenario. Favor to the Ladon side in the afterplant. Exdee trying to find their way in. 2 players with the orbs tagged up. Now about to get taken down. Face in. Damage. Spray. Connects on both. And KW alongside Deathwing deals with both those players. A little bit of assistance from Deathwing, but 5-on-2, 5-on-1. And Awesome, gonna make it none. Big round for Ladon to win as well. Set Exdee back on the loss bonus. Neither one just pistols for this round. A half buy at best for them. A 3 rounds lost bonus, the 4th one should allow a buy here. Flashbang's go over towards the B-bomb site. 2 players ready for Exdee to shut them down, but they get shut down of their own right. God Complex and Deathwing straight in and straight out. Kill comes in on TJ. 1 CT to the backstab. Might look for an exit frag, but that might be the best they're going to get here, Exdee. The Wipeout is dealt with. And Magma, no real chance. Doing anything for the Exdee side. 12-9, Ladon. Continuing to lead above Exdee right now. 1 kill comes in for Magma, but he doesn't get away alive. Was an eco, so it's not too much of an issue again. Half buy at best. Deathwing kicks things up, getting the first kill on Awesome here for Ladon. Full buys, of course, in for the CT side. Beefcake. The spray down on TJ gets him out the 5 versus 3. Again, exposing and just punishing the aggressive angles of Exdee. One player up top mid, God Complex spotting his head. Manic spray does connect to that headshot as well. Gets dinked down to 2 HP and everything, which is just devastating for Magma. And Exdee really loosened their confident line. You know, they had a really, really good Mirage map against Energy a little earlier. It's falling to pieces, I think, for Exdee. One player left on A bomb site. Wipeout, what can he do from here? 2 players line up. He gets the spray on both of them, but unable to get the triple kill. And if he did, that may have been the one turnaround they needed. As it stands, it's left to Reigns. 1v3. Bomb plant goes in. T-side player sees the CT, or almost connects blind on the smoke, but in the end, he will get away alive, at least for the moment. He will run hunting in for the Ladon side. Burst in from Reigns, deals with God Complex. There's 1 kill to the CT name. Orb spots him, Beefcake knows what's up. We'll swing out, get a headshot. And then 4 rounds of the Ladon lead. Exdee are, but Ladon are pulling back away from them. CZ for Magma, taking out God Complex. 5-on-4 situation. AK picked up at Exdee. What can Magma do with it is the real question. He's going to continue pushing forward, actually. For Deathwing, this could be an opportunity to get the AKs right back. The AWP also lurking in and around the ramp position. KW watching and waiting. Meanwhile, Rain spots 1 man over to the apartments. Molotov to respond. Nade against him will not do any damage to Enigma. Matches his way back out and looks for a secondary flash into the B-bomb site. Will they pull a rotation though? That's the real question. It doesn't seem like it will. The Eagles at the ready. Enigma making a lot of noise. 3 players stacked up. Meanwhile, the hit comes in towards the A-bomb site where Magma's going to get dealt with uber quickly. Enigma X challenging, losing a lot of HP, but I think he's going to stay alive. I say that, and immediately Reigns gets the kills back. So 3v3. Now we're in Exdee. Deal up for Awesome. Turns man advantage back for the CTs. On for the second man. A Deathwing AWP going to get recovered as the smoke does clear. And Wipeout. Taps it, sticks it. Molotov back to the default position as Awesome's taken out. Spraying from Deathwing, deals with the second. And Reigns the last man left. 1 versus 2. AK in his hands. That's as far as he goes, though. 14-9, Ladon within moments of taking this map away. And again, it was a very confident one for Exdee earlier, so what's happened here? Well, Ladon sitting about in T-spawn. I have no idea why. I have a feeling several players DC'd though. Uh-oh, that's not good. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely not good. Stop call will be called. It was the beginning of the round, so I imagine that we'll just rerun this back to 14-9. Well, not the first time we've seen connection issues happen in this map so far. Obviously, Exdee had some at the very beginning of the matchup, the 5-3 scoreline was roughly where we were at that time. Sounds about right, but I digress. Obviously, this is not a live round. This will be reset back to 14-9. Beginning of 14-9. I think Mirage will be back in time, so... If Ladon win this tape as well, that would be fantastic. They're going to try for it just for the lulz, but... Yeah, they're going to get dismantled. Obviously, this will be a round that gets rerun. It's not official. Ladon, yeah, losing 2 of their players, unfortunately, at the very beginning of the round. Not the best line of form for them. Can I take a tech pause? Come on. No pause call. Are they letting it go officially? What? What? Wait, why? This is very confusing. Okay, I guess it's Ladon's choice then. They didn't call the pause. Double orbs in for TJ and Magma. 3 AUGs, Ladon. Matt 10 in on KW. The 4 AKs for the T side line. They're going to go for the execute. 2 players here on the A bomb site, one of which is in CT, the other of which is in connector. Wipeout gets up towards the stairs, makes a lot of noise. Here's a lot of noise coming back as Enigma spray that, double spray down, Wipeout with 2 kills. Trying to get traded back. Beefcake will come up with that pick quill, but also comes in the CT spawn, deals with him. Magma and TJ end up with the final orb frags, and 3 players stay alive for the Exdee side. Doing one over against Ladon, who just lost 2 in a row thanks to technicality's sake alone. Again, I really don't know why they didn't call for the pause there. Maybe it's because they were out of pause time on Face It, perhaps. Either way, Ladon here on the Eco Quasi-buy. The Eagles out for 3, UMP Mac 10. A couple of SMGs out to do a little bit of damage, potentially do some... go for some rushes here for Ladon, try and take one back over against Exdee. KW makes his way inland first. Headshot in from Rain. Second spray. Doesn't go as well as they would have wanted it to. Awesome holds down the line though. Drops that bomb twice. 3 for 1 trade. Favor, of course, to the CT side. Beefcake makes his way up. Sprays on through. Awesome. Is dealt with eventually with the double face, but a lot of damage done to Beefcake. Deal from Nigga Max to do the majority of the heavy lifting. 2 versus 2 as he does take out TJ. Back to evens will go, but HP advantage still to the AUG and the AWP. Oh, close to Nigga wants to get. Flash in, ready, taps on taps. 2 taps down against Wipeout. And Matma, the last man left alive, AWP in his hands. P250 to do some damage. Didn't see the man to the right hand side, but we'll still check around this corner. Spots him, there you go. UMP also facing at the same time. Beefcake low on HP. Matma cannot get the kill. There's UMP getting the frag. 15-11 Ladon with a rush down on the quasi-eco by Exdee conceding. Another big round. Map point, of course, for Ladon here on Mirage. Try and hit the lead away from Exdee, the favourites. Orb in for Magma. Orb also out for KW. Might be a bit of an engagement that works out well for the T side line. Here he goes peeking in. He's a little bit late to the marker. Meanwhile, Wipeout. Oh, TJ gives up his life. Meanwhile, the secondary kill comes in towards the mid position. Suddenly, it's all turned around for the CTs. 5-on-3 situation. Instant couple of picks that just didn't go well for Exdee. One man close to the whole bomb site defensive of A. Wipeout. Spotted, sprayed, not taken out. He'll look back in the second spot. That Shadow Enigma will deal with him. Meanwhile, the kill comes into the underpass apartments area. Awesome last man standing. 1v4. Backstab in coming for him as well. Spotted out by Enigma X, but this one is over. M4 doing his best. Lines up 2 frags, but doesn't get any more than that. The defuse not even going to be allowed. The bomb plot not even acquired. So there we go, 16-11. Ladon towards the end of it did maintain their control and did get this first map under their belt. It's Mirage going the way of the underdogs for the moment. And again, Exdee, I feel like they kind of conceded a bit of an unnecessary one. It should have been an easy enough affair for them. But I digress. Second map will be Dust 2, so don't go anywhere. We'll see who the victors of this series will be, if it will be Ladon in this next one, or whether we'll have to go to Trend to decide who will be making it forward in the loser bracket and who is out of the qualifiers.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.com.